We'll move on to item B, report on a middle school services learning project.
For I believe 4 years now, we've had something called action rooms at the middle school, and we have taken every staff member and divided up the student body into small groups and done character education lessons every month. We've done things from setting goals quarterly with students to having special activities that focus on the theme for the month, if it's caring or responsibility. One year we actually had pamphlets that were acts of kindness books, and so students were to be documenting different things that they did throughout the year where they were helping other people. This year our focus is, in the action rooms, is everyone being part of a service learning project. And I thought it would be nice for you to hear some of the projects that students are coming up with and what they're doing. And so today, Manuela Coffey and Jane Pala are here to share what their action group is working on.
Well, Manuela and I are team teaching our action groups. We've got 2 groups of students working together. And the first thing I'm going to do is just tell you a little bit about the process. And then Manuela is going to go through the project itself that we're doing. We're really excited about it. The first thing that we did is the entire team met with all of the kids and all of the students, and we watched a service learning DVD, which I think was very, very excellent and student-oriented. And that got the kids to understand what they were learning about. Then we broke down into small groups of about 15 students for every teacher. And the students brainstormed a list of projects that they might want to work on. And I think that that's really key, is that the students are choosing what they want to do. It's a really big part of this that makes it successful. And so the students wrote down a list of choices, and then the teachers grouped these, and we found common themes. And the themes were pretty common throughout, maybe something for animals or something for elderly and homeless and so forth. So what we did then was we broke them down to projects, and each teacher selected a project that we would want to work on. So now we have the students and the teachers both selecting something that they want to work on. And then we regrouped the students. They got to pick the top 3 choices. And I think most of the students got their first choice, which was great. And they didn't know who the teacher was, of course. They were choosing the project. So the groups got reshuffled. And we ended up with Manuela's project and my project was pretty similar, so we joined together, which we love to team teach with each other anyway. So, yeah, I'll turn off the gas on this.
All right, what Jane's going to do now is hand out a letter to you that we didn't do. We broke our group into 2 groups, and I just sent kids looking on the internet for places that could donate, because the project that we chose was, and it's in the letter also, we wanted to help at the homeless shelter in La Crosse that Tom Thibodeau runs. Correct, Jane? It's Tom Thibodeau?
Yes.
Okay, and he runs it. It's called the Place of Grace in La Crosse. And then I'm very passionate about the Ronald McDonald House. My son had open heart surgery when he was 5.5 months old, so that was huge for us, and we found a list of things that they need. We did choose the Ronald McDonald House in Madison initially. However, when we meet with the kids again, I'm thinking maybe Rochester, just because of the germs. Also this year, my husband is in Iraq, and so is my mother-in-law, and they're volunteering at a hospital in Balad, and they said they are in desperate need of supplies. The students came up with the projects, but these 3 areas kind of clumped together, and Jane's group of kids worked on writing this letter asking for donations. My students then looked up different companies to contact. One of the common things that all of the places needed was blankets. And you can see near the bottom here, we want to make child-sized blankets out of fleece, teenage or adult throw blankets, car blankets, some teddy bears, maybe little pillows, and Jane, bless her, has figured out how much we needed of everything, ultimately what we wanted, and we contacted a couple places. You can see we sent this letter signed by all of our students with their picture, and immediately got some feedback that Jane is very excited to tell you about.
Well, we're really excited with the feedback because it gave us instant feedback from the students. It was just great. The first company wrote back immediately, and we'll give you the list of the companies later. But North Fleece, very small one-person company, and she said that she would like to donate all the fabric we need for the bears, and there would be some left over for pillows, which is just really generous for a company of her size. Then Dave Scogan of Festival Foods wrote a nice letter saying he thought this was a great project, and he sent us $100 to use any way we wanted on the project. And then the Polar Tech Company, which is a really good fabric. It's very, very high quality. It wholesales for $12.99 a yard, and it's excellent fabric. The company said it was such a good project that they would like to send us all the fleece we need. So this is they said, how much do you need? And we said, well, we need 47 yards. But we understand that's too much money. And they sent us 60 yards, $839 worth of fleece.
Oh.
So our project is definitely a go, and the kids are excited, and it's just wonderful. We also have a line on possible shipping for the troops for that part of the project. So we're very excited.
Well, thank you for sharing. That's fantastic. It's just fantastic. I can see that the kids, I'm sure the enthusiasm rubs off both ways, but you're both very enthusiastic, and I'm sure the kids have picked up on that too. So.
I think they're very excited.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I love having them enclose their picture.
That was
in their letter.
wonderful.
Wonderful idea.
The picture in here is just
Great.
great.
Thank you. Okay, we'll move to item C.